Hi everyone, I'm back with another reading today regarding what's going to happen next month in June. So pick whichever pile that resonates with you. So the first pile we have the 7 of Cups, the second pile we have the 10 of Cups, and the last pile we have the Hierophant cards. So both of these cards have been chosen for a reason, and you will know it when you choose whichever pile that resonates with you. So go ahead and choose which pile. All of these readings are very positive and they contain some advices or words that I felt that is important, and we shall start with the first pile. This is pile 1 reading if you choose pile 1, so let's take a look on what is happening next month in June. So before that, what I see here, the important thing is to be able to move into a new direction despite obstacles and whatever that is in these choppy currents. That means it's difficult situations. And we have here the Moonology card. Confidence is the key to success, so diving into a new journey with confidence. As well as we have the Hermit card, so there's a lot of contemplation here, a lot of need for relaxation and rest for this new journey to begin. Okay, so let us take a look at your tarot cards. So the first card here is Death. Okay, so let me talk about individual cards here. So for Death in this case is always have to do with ending a cycle and going to a new beginnings. In this case, we have a man who is dead, and we see here there's a crown. So he died and it gave birth to a new figure who's going to be a king of his own journey. And we see here is that the people are praying for mercy here, like begging either for kind of forgiveness or offering support in his own new journey. See here with the flower as well, it really represents a rebirth. So this is what I see about shedding new skin and embarking on a new journey. The second card here we have the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is about being passionate in your own craft. So I see here is that next month is going to be a time for you to shed old skins, leaving the past behind and moving into a place where you can be passionate about, where you can sing your heart out, doing something that you love doing. In this case, it could be a new place, it could be a new job or a new environment, whatever that makes you feel so excited about. I see here there's a lot of progress, I would say, but more of like you love what you're doing and you're very engrossed into what you're trying to do here. See, the girl here is very engrossed into her work and she's putting her heart into it. Like she's not staring to the outside, she's not being distracted, and we can see here the work space itself is very clean. So I see in a way that there's a lot of things that needs to be declustered next month in order to enjoy what you're doing. And if you do so, I see here there's a lot of progress and lots of new opportunities coming in if you continue to do what you're doing, do what you love doing, and what you get is what you get. Like you reap what you sow. We see here that when you work hard for something, you get to have many doors coming in, many doors of opportunity to choose from if you continue to work hard. So this could mean also, like example, you are trying to get good results, like excellent results. And when you have excellent results in school, for example, you're top in your cohort, maybe you get a diploma prize, module prize, something related to being appreciated to what you do. So this is what I see for the Seven of Cups. I see here you are able to achieve something and open many doors to new opportunities. And when opportunities like that come, there's always a consequences. Sometimes when you take a certain direction, it probably lead you to somewhere. And this card here, Seven of Cups here, is telling you to be careful of what you are choosing, you know. Don't dream so big, and at the same time, when you dream so big, you're not looking at the focus, you're not focusing on which path to take. So June next month is really a time for you to really try to list down the pros and cons of the path and see where you want to go. So example, you want to study biomedical science in university, and before you even pick on the choices, you have to list down which university you want to go and why do you want to go to a university. And don't go for like shallow reasons. They're asking you, this tarot reading I feel is more of trying to get out of a shallow mindset. Like try not to be, you know, looking at the surface, but rather to go deep into it. Do some research on the opportunities that will lead you to the path, you know. And because I see here that Six of Swords is about navigating to a new journey, I see here as trying to be able to know which place to go. And this is what I see for Seven of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and the Death. So in summary, I see here about shedding old skin and embracing the new, going to a new path, being blessed to go to on a new journey, as well as we have the Eight of Pentacles about reaping what you sow if you continue to work hard on your craft, you know, very dedicated to it, being engrossed into it. And I see there's going to be less clusters in your mind and your workspace, you know, a kind of conducive environment to really work hard, you know, like work hard to achieve something. And I see that in future you're going to achieve so many things if you continue to do what you do and try to know which direction to go. Try not to be like all over the place when you decide on something. Okay, so for the Spiritsong Tarot, we have the Moon card. So it's about trying not to see things on the surface, but rather to go deep. And with the Moon card, I see as like going into the night, you know, trying to think, trying to ponder, trying to consider all options before you weigh in and finalize the decision. So the Moon card really tells me that you have to really sit down and think things through before you make a final decision. And with the Perception here, I see that it's also about widening your horizons, because with the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups especially, Seven of Cups is about lots of ideas, you know. In the mind, you have the ability to unlock anything as long as you achieve and as long as you work hard for it. So this is what I see for the Moon card here. And the last card here for the Moonology is Conclusions are within reach. So I see here is that you are really achieving your goals, and if you are doing so, I think that you are on the right direction to what you are doing. So my advice to you is to just keep pushing forward, go with confidence, and if you go with confidence, I think you can do it. So yeah, I mean, that is what I see for what's going to happen in June. The only downside is that to be able to settle on a specific path, you know, there's so many possibilities, but choose wisely. This is what I see for the Seven of Cups. And that concludes my reading for Pile 1 if you choose Pile 1. And take care. This is Pile 2 reading if you choose Pile 2. So let us take a look at what's going to happen in June. So for the tarot cards, I will be reading the cards individually. So the first card is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I see here that in June there will be lots of opportunities coming in, just like pile 1, but I think this opportunity is going to change your life purpose, because the Wheel of Fortune is about changing one destiny, and with the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I see here is about taking on a life journey that is going to change you forever, changing your mindset forever. Wheel of Fortune has always been seen as a kind of card where you don't know what's going to happen, and all you have to do is wait for the right time to come. Because if you see here, if you pay attention, is that the 2 girls, they are trying to ponder what's happening, and they do not know what's going to come, what's going to come for their future, and so they are just waiting. And I see here June is going to be a time where you are going to be patient and waiting for the right time to come to pursue something that's going to be very life-changing, and it's going to make you very happy. It could also mean about taking up that kind of leadership role, and it's going to change your life. It's going to make your life feel so fulfilling. With just now I saw was the 10 of Cups. It's going to make you feel fulfilled. So June is going to be a kind of place where you're going to be so excited about. Even though I know COVID-19 quarantine is happening, I still feel that there is something that you're going to lead, you're going to take, that's going to make you feel very happy and in the place where you're like, celebrating it. Because 10 of Cups is again about long-lasting happiness with your family, with yourself, and then you like achieve everything, like you have hopes. See, Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups here, I see that there's a lot of hopes in what you're doing. So June is going to be a very creative time for you to really see what you have worked hard, will become something that will bring you to places that you never think you could. And lastly, we have the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so Queen of Cups here, I see that she is taking care of her cup, and I see here is that she has put a lot of feelings into it. So again, like what I said, is that what you have done, what you have worked on, is going to make you feel very fulfilled and very happy, and it's going to be a reciprocal kind of action. So what you put in effort is going to return you back. And Queen of Cups shows me that you're going to be at a place where you'll be like looking back at the times, and you're like, wow, I can't believe I do it, and I did it. That kind of feeling when I get from this reading here. Both pile 1 and your pile here is similar in terms of reaching a goal, and you're going to get it. But I see here is really something of a life-changing moment that you be looking back and say like, hey, I did it. I worked so hard, and then finally it comes back to me. So you finally you're like at the place where you be like, I'm so happy where I come from, the highs and lows, and I'm finally here. I made it. That kind of feeling I get here. So if you're interested in reading pile 1, you can also check out pile 1 if you want to know what I'm trying to talk about here. Okay, so the next card we have the 10 of Feathers, about transformation. So like what I said here, the Wheel of Fortune is about changing something, changing your life, or taking a path that's going to change your destiny. 10 of Feathers is the 10 of Swords, so it's about trying to recover from a place that makes you feel hurt. In the original tarot deck is that the man is being stepped upon, 10 swords on him, very painful transformation, but that transformation is going to make you feel very happy, because you'll be very glad to look back on it, and you ask yourself, wow, if I didn't get hurt in the past or what, I will never be at the place where I'm very contented right now. This is what I get when I see this, and I understood how that feels like because I was in that place as well. So this is what I see for what's going to happen in June, is that you're going to be in a place where you look back at the past and you'll be wondering, damn, no, I make it so far and here I am now. I'm so happy and I'm going to be fulfilled. There's a hope there, okay? So whatever you're dreaming of, whatever that you thought is not possible, it's going to be possible if you believe in it. Because the fate, it belongs to you. What is yours is yours. And lastly, for the Moonology card, is show the world the real you. So yeah, I mean, you're finally at the place where you have been judged for a long time. And I see here that finally June is gonna be a place where you can be yourself, you know? You can be yourself in a place where you feel at home and you feel that you can embrace everything. You see here, both cards show the same thing. It's like the Queen of Cups is about a woman who's trying to showcase her feelings, and same goes for this card as well. The full moon in Aquarius, I see here again, is also about showing the world the real you, showing her emotions, showing her passion, doing what you love. And this is what I see here for Queen of Cups and the full moon in Aquarius. And everything you do, you're going to be very confident in it. So you're going to take a stride and be confident in showing the real you. You no longer need to hide anymore. You do not need to even be scared. You shouldn't be scared, because this is really, June is really the time for you to go all out and be you. Don't have to hide anymore. Don't have to do anything. This is a very nice card, 10 of Cups. You should be celebrating by now, people. You can be joyful, you can be going out there and just show that this is you, no? You don't have to hide anymore. I don't see anything there's a need for hiding. There's nothing. Because what is yours is yours. So this is what I see for Pile 2 if you choose Pile 2. And this is what I see for what is going to come, what's going to happen in June. You'll be going to be very excited. You're going to be feeling at home with yourself, with the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. I love it. I mean, I also hope to achieve that too, you see. So yeah, that is what I see for Pile 2 if you choose Pile 2. And take care. This is Pile 3 reading if you choose Pile 3. So we are going to look at what's going to happen in June. So I'll start with the tarot cards first. So the first card here is Four of Swords. Because the first card here is the Four of Swords, so it's more about trying to relax, you know, trying to be relaxed and stop overthinking. Because you see here, the woman here, she's covering her eyes, like she can't sleep. Even if she's not sleeping, the daylights are out already. So I see here is about kind of an insomnia kind of night. So let us look at the second card to see what is it that is bothering you. Okay, I see that there's also a need for balance. Whatever that is bothering you right now is making you feel so tired, feeling so lethargic. Temperance card is here to tell you there's a need for a equal balance of resting and working. I see here that you are really working damn hard on trying to fulfill a goal of trying to fill your cups and trying to make yourself at your whole self. But when you're doing that, it feels that you're not giving time to yourself to really have ample rest, and it's not making you feel like at your tip-top best to really go out for your goal. So this is what I see for the Temperance card here, is to really go out, you know, go out and really enjoy yourself. Take a break from something and then come back later to do a work. This is what I see for the Temperance card here. With the Hierophant card, by the end of June, I see that you will know how to balance the work and the rest in a very moderate kind of balance here. The Hierophant card means that you're going to be at a place where you learn something. Hierophant card has to also do with education. So maybe you're studying for, let's say you're mugging for a test and it's making you feel so tired, like you're finding some kind of ways to keep up with your education, keeping up with your curriculum, your schoolwork. So this is what I see for poultry. Yeah, it's really about trying to balance your workload and as well as trying to get some ample time of rest to heal, to have fun with yourself, go and do your own thing, and at the same time also try not to neglect your studies or anything that is relating to your work. Okay, so I see here for the Spiritsong Tarot card, we have the 8 of Feathers, having the courage and finding the solution to resolving the Temperance energy here. Okay, with the 4 of Swords, I see that because you are not resting enough, you are overburdening yourself with all the problems. I see that in June is a time for you to really learn how to strategize, learn how to keep yourself at a tip-top condition to continue doing your work, trying to fulfill everything in one go, how to be at balance. Chances is that you may get sick during this period of time, or just so tired that you're so drained out, because 8 of Feathers also shows a kind of barrier that you're in placing yourself. And why this barrier is in place is because you're not really, again like what I say, you're not resting. So you feel that when you're so tired, or that you feel like you have to catch up all the work, and then you feel overburdened, and that overburden, that mindset that you have because you're not taking care of yourself, is putting a self-imposed barrier. And that is what I see for this coming June. What's going to happen is that you really have to find a way, to break out of this cycle. Stop trying to do everything at once. Have a piece by piece a kind of goal that you're trying to achieve in order to really fulfill. Doesn't mean that when you are overburdened with all the responsibility, doesn't mean that you can really complete everything on time. And really, with the Hermit card also at the bottom of the deck, it's really the time for you to take a break and rest. Rest is so important. If not, you will not be able to finish the goal that you're trying to achieve, because of the 4 of Swords here. And with the 8 of Feathers here, if you're not taking care of yourself right, I don't think you can really reach the goal that you're trying to do. And I see here luck is going to be on your side. So whatever you do, you're lucky that it takes you far to this place where you're feeling like you know everything. But luck can be temporary if you still keep on going out for it, going out to just keep doing your stuff without resting. So in order to keep the luck on your side, there's really what I said, to really balance out what you're doing. Other than just working, try to have fun, try to really enjoy yourself, embrace present moments, whatever it is that will not make you feel overburdened. Okay, this is what I see. So let's also check the Moonology card, the card book as well, the guidebook, see if I miss out any information. Yeah, okay, this is the card that also tells you it's a wonderful time to really start to do whatever it is, to just feel adventurous, because Sagittarius itself has always been seen as a kind of adventurous kind of person. And be willing to take a few risks, exploring life, exchanging big ideas, and just thinking about your own philosophies, you know, trying to expand your mind. And when you rest and then you expand yourself, things will come to you. You don't have to just keep working hard, you know, just keep on like control the outcome just to get where you want to be. Like what I have mentioned, the power to what is yours, okay? Just be confident that the things will be with you, okay? This is what I see for power 3. Okay, with the 4 of Swords here, I'm going to take one more card from the Archangel Raphael healing to see how can you recover from this fatigue energy that you're feeling. Okay, so yeah, I mean, 4 of Swords is about being tired, Temperance is about bringing balance, with the Hierophant card is about trying to reach at a place where you want to be. Okay, wow. Should I take all 4? Okay, let's take all 4 then. Looks like you need this to tell me that you guys really need to balance out your time properly, and let's see if any of these cards indicate that there's a need for some Empress. Okay, unconditional joy, finding joy in what you're doing right now, appreciating things right now that makes you happy. Maybe that's the time for you to really go all out there and enjoy the present moment instead of staying in that little bubble, being trapped in the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Feathers energy. Use your natural healing abilities, okay? So with this card here, I think if you have pets, you know, maybe it's time for you to go all out to take care of your pet. Spend time walking outside your house with your dog or cat, enjoying the present moment. That could maybe help you to get out of your head with the 4 of Swords energy. And we have inner authority, about supporting and taking back power, listening to intuition, desires and feelings. So this is about the fact that maybe you're neglecting your body. So I see that you've been also working hard at your goals, but I see that with the inner authority is about not neglecting your body needs. When your body needs to rest, you have to rest. When your body wants to go out for a run, you go out for a run. When the body just want to give up and lay on the bed, you have to do so, you know. So it's really time for you to heal yourself and take as much rest as needed. If not, you won't be able to achieve your goal. With the Temperance and the Hierophant card, I see that there's a possibility for you to achieve it, but because you are too tired to achieve your goal, that is why it's stopping you. And then you think that why I cannot achieve it? Because you're not taking care of yourself properly. And go out, take a fresh air. Like what I say, you know, like just go out, you know. I think it's time for you to go outside and stop living at home, you know. Sometimes when you're staying at home for too long, there's a chances that you may be out of touch with reality, out of touch with the real world. So this is really a good time for you next month to really go all out to enjoy what the nature has to offer you. Okay, so that's what I see for what's going to happen in June. All in all, is just to go out, you know, have fun, don't live in your head too much, trying to balance out rest and work in terms of education or whatever work path that you're trying to achieve. And if you can balance all this out, you will know that luck is always on your side, and you'll be at a place where you feel like ta-ta, I'm here, you know, that kind of balance. And I believe in you in whatever you do. So That is all I have for pile 3.